Okay, cool. My name is Maz,
And I'm stoned.
and I am from the Bay Area.
I'm a foodie.
I'm the older brother.
Yeah, ow, yeah.
Because it's funny when Muslims hit women.
I'm a pediatrician.
I am a human.
I'm a human. Profound.
I am a mom.
I'm going to come back to you when you've got something more substantial to add.
I'm a Muslim.
Oh, I see. I'm supposed to think this is cute in some way, aren't I? But I think Richard Dawkins had it right when he said indoctrinating children into religion is a mild form of child abuse. Meet a Muslim. Well, can I meet a Muslim of my own choosing? Because if I could, I'd choose someone like Maajid Nawaz. Because not only do I know that he's a human, I know what his views are on the important issues, and I know that he can handle criticism of his own religion. And if all Muslims were like Maajid Nawaz, there wouldn't be a need to make propaganda videos like this one.
I like to call myself the naughty Muslim.
Oh, so you're the one.
What I've always liked about being a Muslim is that there are so many variations of it.
So the great thing about your thing is that there are so many variations of your thing. Deep.
We're Ismaili Muslims.
That's right. That's correct.
Yeah? Do you want
good job.
to? Good. Hi.
You got that right.
No one cares, not relevant. Next.
I'm a musician, poet, and I'm Muslim. Yay, surprise!
The problem is not that people think poet, musician, and Muslim are mutually exclusive concepts. The problem is that poet and musician don't come with the baggage of an unevolved 7th century belief system.
We are all much more than just one label.
Nope, still got nothing.
I actually really love Christmas movies.
What, like Bad Santa? But I digress. What other random, unimportant thoughts do you want to share?
I'm married to a man and I drink.
Oh dear. What's it like to dwell in a world of moral confusion and personal conflict? How do you resolve the fact that there are 10 majority Muslim countries in the world where you could be put to death? Or the fact that close to 1 billion of your fellow Muslims think that homosexual behavior is morally wrong? But lucky for you, you live in the tolerant, good old US of A. Well, that's true, but even in the land of the free and the home of the gay, only 39% of Muslim Americans think society should be accepting of homosexual behavior, and 45% believe it should be actively discouraged. But let's just skip over that minor detail, shall we?
I like going on hikes. I feel like this is like a like a dating testimonial. I like long walks on the beach.
So even the stoner recognizes that there's something slightly off about this little publicity stunt. That everyone in this video is purposely avoiding talking about the massive, unmistakably Muslim elephant in the room.
We listen to a lot of Kids Bop.
Fucking kill me now.
I listen to Kelly Clarkson. I'm the least violent person on the face of the planet.
So we all know the stereotype that white people can't dance. So let's add another, shall we? That gay Muslims shouldn't dance. And listen, you buffoon. No one cares about the type of music you listen to.
Why people think Muslim is a bad religion?
Perfectly acceptable question from someone your age. But if I come back in 10 years and you're still asking that question, we're going to have some problems.
Societies create their own monsters. It's the fear of the unknown.
Some people might be afraid, but you've got the causation exactly backwards. Fear is a normal and natural response to violence and the persistent threat of violence, both of which are coming in spades from your religion.
Islam is to Al-Qaeda or ISIS as Christianity is to the KKK.
1 minute, 10 seconds into the original video, and we have our first false equivalence. But since you brought it up, here's a question for you. How many people has ISIS killed this year? How many women have they raped? How many heads have they cut off? And how many gays have they thrown from rooftops? And what's the equivalent number for the KKK? Not sure? Here's a tip. ISIS is massively ahead. No pun intended.
We are not them. we're us. How can you hate me this much when we've never actually spoken?
Oh, you see what he did there? The old 1-2 punch. Lead with the false equivalence and follow it up with the displacement of blame. But you see, your problem is this. I don't hate you. I think you're an idiot, but I don't hate you. It's your religious brothers that want to kill you just for being gay.
What scares me is that my daughter and others are growing up questioning whether they are worthwhile people.
Easy. Stop filling their head with poisonous, backwards beliefs.
I fear for my sister and my mom.
My dad, who is elderly, and I'm always afraid that someone's gonna, attack him somewhere.
And who do you two fools think is the greatest threat to your brethren, based on current trends in the killing of Muslims? That's right, other Muslims.
I think what would ultimately, besides comedy, unite us is an alien invasion.
Well, that might be funny if it weren't such an accurate description of what's happening in Europe right now. There's an invasion going on, but it's not coming from outer space, and people are uniting against it.
I think the best way to unite us is through education and through getting to know one another, because I think it's a lot harder to hate a group of people or a community of people if you know somebody.
You can get to know people as much as you like, but you're not going to bond unless you have shared values. And in the West, that means Enlightenment values, something the Islamic faith has not been molded by, and makes it incompatible with Western secular societies.
Muslims are so much a part of American life. They might be going to school with your kids.
I was born in Ohio. That's technically the heart of America, so I don't think you get more American than me.
Oh yeah, you're the quintessential girl next door. Delusional.
We share some commonality of wanting to understand the world around us, and whether it's through Christianity, whether it's through Buddhism, whether you're an atheist, Islam is just one of those paths to help us connect with the world around us.
Oh, it's a path, all right. A path to ignorance. An anti-scientific, morally bankrupt path. Unless, of course, you just cherry-pick the good stuff, in which case you can just throw your fucking book out. It's out of date, antiquated. It's an anachronism.
If you're scared of Islam, I would say meet a Muslim.
Nice to meet you.
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 Well done. Mission accomplished. You've successfully navigated around every important issue to focus on non-problems. No one cares that you're from the Bay Area, a foodie, a mom, naughty, gay, smiley. People want to know what your views are on homosexuality, Palestinian-Israeli conflict, honor killings, women's rights, Sharia law, jihad, genital mutilation. The stuff that matters. Maybe that will be in the next video.